Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1337, and today's topic is the microbiome revolution. Why I am saying revolution? Because nowadays lot of hundreds of products are there in market on Amazon and then this Alibaba, so many other stores and big supermarkets. You will get probiotic, prebiotic, and postbiotic. Lot of supplements in the form of powder, in the form of tablet, capsule, and it is multi-billion marketing. And this revolution, I call it microbiome revolution or probiotic, prebiotic, postbiotic revolution, because within 20 to 30 years time, such type of revolution is there, where after a lot of research in protein chemistry and bacteria, also carbohydrate, fiber, they reached to that conclusion that this bacteria in our gut, don't say stomach, because in stomach bacteria cannot survive. In stomach we have very high acidic condition. So once they are in gut, they are surviving and they are multiplying and they are in billions. And these bacteria, there are first stage that is called probiotic. Probiotic means it is living organism, living bacteria. So all fermented food, they are probiotic. Means they have bacteria and those bacteria are living organisms, living microorganisms, and they play important role. Then the second term is that is prebiotic. Prebiotic means it is fiber, maybe which are not utilized or used, is a complex fiber, and that one is the food for those microorganisms, that is probiotic. So probiotic, prebiotic means to survive, any living organism needs food. So in your gut, if you have good billions of bacteria in the form of probiotic, living organisms, they need food. So the food for those probiotic is called prebiotic. And prebiotics are vegetable, fruit, and different type of other material like complex carbohydrate, and they serve as a food material to survive. And this food material is very important for probiotic, because if they are not getting enough good fiber, because all fiber is not the food for our probiotic bacteria in our guts, very specific type of like some fruits, some vegetables, they are good for our probiotic bacteria. And these bacteria, after taking their food, they metabolize, and whatever end product they are producing, that is called postbiotic. So there are three type of substances in our gut. One is probiotic, living organisms, bacteria. Second, prebiotic, means it is the food, fiber for probiotic. And these two, probiotic and prebiotic, they are producing waste material and product. That end product is called your postbiotic, and they play a very important role in our digestion. And also your gut bacteria, they play a very important role. Nowadays it's a very common word, your gut feeling, your gut thinking. So they are directly linking your brain your mind, your imagination to your gut. So if your gut bacteria, that is probiotic, and their food, prebiotic, they are not in good quantity, good amount, then definitely you will be having problems. So today I am just discussing about these three probiotic, prebiotic and postbiotic, and in the next lecture I will discuss the important role of gut. Gut is very, very important to understand its chemistry. Here today I will be discussing the medicinal chemistry of these three components. How by the combination of these three are keeping us healthy. And if these three combinations together are poor, then we will be having very poor immune system. Anybody who is having poor immune system, anybody who is suffering from inflammation, it clearly indicates that their gut bacteria, probiotic, prebiotic and postbiotic, they are not in equilibrium. They are not coordinating with each other, and they are not getting, your gut is not getting enough probiotics. And your probiotics naturally, all the fermented food, your vinegar, your curd, yogurt, any fermented product where there is living organism, living bacteria, that is probiotic for us. All the fibers, that is polysaccharides, oligosaccharide, fructosaccharides, glucosaccharides, they are all complex fiber, and they are not digested, rather than they are working for our probiotic living bacteria as a food. And once it is this probiotic living organism, they are taking food, so there is end product, metabolites, and that is called your postbiotic. So these three, they play a very important role. Let me show you lot of different type of products which are available in the market, but please, as a phytochemist or medicinal chemist, better to rely on your natural probiotic and prebiotic rather than going to synthetic one, that is supplement available in market. But if there is some metabolic disorder, metabolic syndrome, you are suffering from some problem where you don't have enough probiotic in your gut, intestine, then first you discuss with your doctor, consultant. Only when they give you advice, then you should go for supplement. Otherwise, better you control all these factors by taking natural probiotics. So let me show you some photos. So this is very common type of probiotic supplement available in the market throughout the world, and they have mentioned that in this such type of bacteria is present, and it can add a lot of probiotic in your gut. Again, these are the products, and in some products they write probiotic plus prebiotic plus postbiotic, synergenic combination together, and that combination gives more effect to your gut health. So it is in the combined form. Here this is very clear indication that this supplement, what it is available in the market on Amazon or anywhere, Alibaba, it is having the combination of probiotic, prebiotic and postbiotic. So it is a complete powerful product, supplement for your gut health. In some cases they mention that it is all marketing, that this is the combination of probiotic and prebiotic, and especially for women. So just to attract the female, otherwise it is simply the combination of two, that is living organism, bacteria and its food together, so that they can survive and they can be healthy so that they can work properly in our gut. So these are all the natural sources of probiotic and prebiotic, those which are fermented, like fermented bread or fermented yogurt and some other pickles and like beverages. They are all probiotic, and those fibrous fruit and vegetables, they are prebiotic. So here in the form of summary I have given the definition of probiotic, prebiotic, postbiotic, their importance, and what are the examples. So number one, probiotics, prebiotic and postbiotics are essential components of our guts microbiome, and they are playing a crucial role in maintaining a healthy digestive system and overall well-being. So these microbiomes together, and that is probiotics, are known as the microbiome of our gut. Number two, definition of probiotics. Live microorganisms, that is bacteria or yeast, that take care of our gut health, and when supplied in good amounts, that is called probiotic. Simply, they are living organisms in the form of bacteria or microorganisms. You may say yeast or bacteria. And the importance of probiotics. Probiotics help in maintaining the healthy gut microbiome, boost the immune system, and produce vitamins. Examples are like lactobacillus. Most of these probiotic, they are having lactobacillus, and this lactobacillus is actually found in milk also. Lactose, from that bacteria is there, living organism. Then bifidobacterium, and third one is Saccharophoromyces boulardii. So these are all four probiotics which are widely used to prepare in the form of supplement. Number 3, that is definition of prebiotics. Non-digestible fibers, either in the fruit or vegetable, serve as food for our bacteria. That's why I told you that probiotic means bacteria which is living. Anything which is living needs food. So whatever food is for them is fiber. That is called prebiotic. Prebiotic is not living. It is simply complex fiber, which are that is called non-digestible fibers, and that is serve as a food for beneficial microorganisms, that is bacteria, in our gut, promoting their growth and activities. It is food for probiotic bacteria. Importance of prebiotics. Prebiotics help increase the population of beneficial microorganisms, that is bacteria in gut, in improving gut health and also immune system. The examples are, that is fructo-oligosaccharide and galacto-oligosaccharide, that is FOS and GOS. So here number 4 is that is definition of postbiotics. Postbiotic means the end product metabolite of living organism, that is bacteria. Non-living bacterial waste or end products such as metabolites, components that also contribute in gut health. Importance of postbiotics. Postbiotics can improve immune system and reduce body inflammation and improve gut bacteria function. The examples are, that is, short chain fatty acids known as SCFAs, peptide glycan derived micropeptides, and lipopolysaccharides. Number 5, medicinal chemistry. These that is probiotic, prebiotic, and postbiotic. As we know, probiotic bacteria produce metabolites such as CSFAs, which help maintain a healthy gut pH, means acidity, which can maintain, that is very important, and provide energy to epithelial cells. Prebiotic fibers are composed of carbohydrates such as fructans and galactans, which are fermented by microorganisms, and that is producing CFAs and other beneficial compounds. The postbiotic, that is metabolite, produce can interact with the immune system and epithelial cells, promoting healthy synergy. Synergy means 1, 2, 3 components, they combine together and you have positive effect. That condition is called synergy condition of microorganisms. Probiotics, postbiotics, they combine together, and this combination may produce synergistic health benefits. Postbiotics and prebiotics and postbiotics work together to maintain our healthy gut. That's why I call it the revolution of microbiomes, or that is probiotic, prebiotic, and postbiotic, that helps a lot to maintain the gut health. Once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.